So I was on Pinterest the other day, and I was looking at these adorable faux fur stools, or chairs, whatever you want to call them. And I was like, these are so cute, I totally need one, they're so Tumblr. So I went on Etsy to check the price, but then, what? $1,380? Ain't nobody got money for that. So, the other day I stumbled across this video of Laguna Beach Love 10, how she made her own DIY fur stool. So I went on IKEA and I found this really cheap stool for literally $5. It is amazing. $5. So I ordered it, and a couple of days later, it arrived in the mail and I started my project. I started off with the two legs and some painter's tape or washi tape, and I taped off the two little feet on each piece of the metal stool feet thingies. And then I added some on top too, because I wanted to have like a coppery color at the bottom, and to make sure that this is same long on each side, I took a ruler. Now, before you paint this, I suggest already putting the two metal pieces together. That way you can just like have the bottom side facing up and it could dry like that without you like making a big mess of your floor. So I just took one of the screws that I got in the package and put on one of the nuts at the bottom and then screwed it tight. Then I took some sandpaper. Mine is pretty fine, maybe take a little bit of a rougher kind, but it worked good enough. And then I just sanded down the area so that the paint would adhere better. Now I grabbed this copper acrylic paint and I just put a little bit on this piece of cardboard, and then I grabbed a paintbrush and started to paint the areas that I taped off, and I made about 2 to 3 coats. Once that is dried, I took some clear top coat nail polish and painted that over the area as well so that no paint would chip off. Then I just removed the painter's or washi tape to reveal my beautiful legs. If you want your stool to be padded like mine, you're going to need some kind of a sponge. Here I have these tinier sponges, but you can totally also use a bigger one like this and cut it up if you don't need it anymore. I started off by taking my tiny sponges and laying them all over the stool piece to see how much I would need. After that, I took my marker and just marked off the areas where I would cut off, and then I just grabbed my scissors to cut off the excess. Then I took the right side facing up of the stool piece and put on some hot glue and then added on the sponge, and then I just kind of touched it up around the edges and added the rest of the sponge as well. This is completely optional, but I decided to round off the edges so that it wouldn't look as pokey around the edges. Now I'm using this faux white fur that I got at the fabric store, and then I'm just laying my piece on top so I can kind of see how much I will need, and then I just cut out my circle, added some hot glue, and then I just folded it around, all around the whole entire plate piece. Then I just took the metal leg pieces and added them onto the seat piece, and then I put on these like little plastic pieces and the screws that came in the kit and did that on all 4 areas, and then you are completely done with your stool. So that was it for my tutorial today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!